It's a terrible snowy day outside. So are you spending your afternoon on Facebook instead of doing your work? I'm Nicole wURKen, Research Associate for Mad Money.
And I'm Ross Kenneth wURKen, Personal Finance Editor at TheStreet.com. We happen to be siblings and we've spent our fair share on Facebook this afternoon, which maybe is justifiable in this horrible habit given the revamp of the newsfeed that was announced yesterday. It's going to feature better mobile feasibility, better customization of news feeds, and richer story curation of articles.
Yeah, this should be a huge positive for the stock because Mark Zuckerberg has two initiatives right now: to increase user engagement and also to pull in more advertising dollars to attract investors, because that's what people care about. And this new launch should really be doing both at the same time. It should pull users into that Facebook experience and thus attract more advertisers to pay up for their ads.
But Nicole, I have to brandish this little bit of brotherly skepticism toward the innovations at Facebook, because you inevitably have this outcry of rage from your high school friends who are gratuitously using hashtags, threatening to leave the social network. Anytime there's this overhaul, there is great risk and certainly possible reward from the advertising standpoint.
Yeah.
Is it going to move the needle? This
is a user-focused website, and Zuckerberg has made that his utmost priority. I think that here, this is what they have to be doing. We've seen this in the last quarter, that they're investing in new products in the advertising platform to work. It is a business. They need to keep growing revenues, to keep growing profits. And I do think that while there might be a bit of a hiccup here from a user experience, it's a long-term win. We used Facebook way back in college too. And I remember when the newsfeed was initially launched, when Facebook first came out and even started expanding to other schools and other new communities, there was always an initial outcry. But then people eased into it. And Mark Zuckerberg really is a visionary, and I think we have to have some faith in that.
What concerns me, my one last concern, is that if we start getting 15-second or 30-second lag times where we have to wait for hostile ad takeovers of our homepage, are the users going to return, and are the advertisers going to get the click rates that they desire?
Well, I think it's wait and see mode to see how this plays out. That being said, I think that we have to have faith that Zuckerberg is laying out a very quality balancing act between the user experience and the advertisers. I think that right here at 27 and change, well off its IPO debacle price, and still well off recent highs, this is an interesting buy, and Zuckerberg's really making great strides into making it a good stock and a good company. So keep being on Facebook during these snowy times. Ross and I will keep playing through the new features as well.
I'll be self-promoting my articles.
Okay.